Previously, on Chosen Ones, the entirety of the Chosen Few occupants, save for Brandy and Arthur, wait nervously outside of the compound for word back. Shui notices a sudden aversion to the black sapphires, as well as the ability to sense jabbers that are nearby. Theo contacts Brandy with his spark and gets the all clear from him, informing Estel that the enemy has left the compound. They return, followed moments later by Brandy and Arthur. Our sparks turn in for the evening, their spirits notably dampened despite Avayath's efforts to keep morale up. Shui throws his pearl into the trash, convinced the good luck it was supposed to bring him would never come. The next morning, he is greeted by the sea beast hatchling known as Conscience, who came from the egg he threw into the trash. Its silly antics managed to get the bard to smile again, and steel himself for the hardships that are to come. Before leaving, Libris can be seen pushing Zyri into the teleportation circle, likely to have a long-awaited talk with the wizard inside. She then teleports the group to Hillfar, before returning to the compound, leaving them to prepare for their journey into Looking Glass.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
So where we left off, you guys had just arrived in Hillfar to just do a little bit of shopping before you journey to Looking Glass.
So, having been here many times before, Theo would know the best shops.
Yes, and there are 3 that I bothered to make.
Wow.
I also wanted to give you guys the opportunity, because I know it's been a long time since you've had the opportunity to make money. There is also a job board here for you to pick up odd jobs. You are limited to 2 jobs per person per day. And that's not like a DnD rule, that's a job board rule. Besides the job board, the main things that would be pertinent to your group would be the tailor shop, specifically because Wynn told you to go see his father. I can't remember if he told you that he was a tailor or just said to go see my dad. We're gonna assume he told you. So.
And besides, Theo's gonna go there anyway. Like, his plan already was to get a new outfit, so...
Yeah, I cannot remember for the life of me if Wynn said that his dad was a tailor, or he just said, go see my dad. Like, you know.
Hey, go visit my dad.
We're good friends with Wynn. We know things.
We'll say at some point he may have mentioned his dad was a tailor, even if he didn't tell you that was where his shop was.
Just slip that into an episode.
Yeah, we'll just be like, you should go see my dad. He's a tailor. That was seamless. No.
Mm-hmm.
You should go see my dad. He's a tailor. No. He's
a tailor.
Oh my god.
No, it would have to be a different distance from the mic. So it'd be like, you should go see my dad. He's a tailor.
That was actually so accurate.
It really was.
It really felt like I was watching Chosen One's episode right there.
Wow, I love this Chosen One's episode.
A Chosen One episodes that I've had to edit.
Yeah.
But yeah, tailor shop was a big one, weapons and armor shop, and then there's also an alchemist shop.
After waving goodbye to Essence and Miffy, Shui looks, his head kind of swivels as he looks around the town. So where should we go first? Theo, you've been here before, right?
Yeah, I've been here a good few times. It's changed a little, but I still know the basic layout.
So since we're going underwater, maybe we could visit do they have like a potion store or something here?
Yeah, there's an alchemist shop. We could go see what they have. Well, I can lead you guys there. I was looking to go there myself and probably to the tailor. Wynn said that we should visit his dad, so...
Well, Wynn's dad is here?
Yeah, the tailor. Remember when he said to us in words?
Yeah, remember when he specifically said
Remember
that?
when he said, "Yeah, go visit my dad"? He's a tailor.
Cool, I want to see him too then.
Theo nods. He's gonna lead us all to alchemist shop, because that was what was mentioned first.
You journey into the alchemist shop, and as you come in, you just hear like a little like bell go off inside as you're opening the door, and you hear before you see Shui.
That's Brandy. That's Brandy in there. No, I'm just kidding.
He still has no pants, but he's got like
No pants. I think he...
Sorry.
He's got no pants. He's just nude.
He's got
Standing
no
in this
shirt.
alchemist shop.
He's got no shirt, but he has like a little tie.
What color is it? Is it like flashy or is it subdued?
It's like blue.
Blue.
It's like a bright blue.
Nice.
And he's got a name tag attached to it because otherwise it'd be on his skin.
I was gonna say, like, just stuck to his chest hair.
It just says Pops on the name tag. Your Furbolg friend, who was a stable owner, he's ventured into a new form of business.
Alchemy.
Pops? Pops, is that you?
Yes.
The way I barely heard it, but I could feel it.
Brandy says in Theo's head, "I thought this motherfucker died in Greenflower. Was I wrong?"
I will never die. No, sorry.
Theo will look up to him with kind of a humored face and I don't know. It's like, be nice, Brandy.
Shui runs up to Pops and he's like, "Whoa, I never thought I'd see you here. Do you work here now?"
Yes. Mine. He just does a big gesture around.
He's talking so much more than he used to.
Pops has always been talkative.
I went to college. No, sorry, no.
I went to college. Shut up.
In the 3 months since he saw him. Communications? No, sorry.
Just like Titus.
Yes, exactly.
How long have you been here?
He holds up a finger for 3 months.
One finger for 3.
No, sorry.
He holds up a finger for 3.
He holds up one finger and then it curves into the shape of a 3.
He holds up one finger and you know you're listening with your heart, Shui, that he meant 3.
Yeah, you're listening with your heart, Shui, as always.
You didn't make all of these yourself, did you?
Yes.
Whoa, that's so cool. Hey, so my friends and I are looking to go to Looking Glass. Actually, do you have anything that might help with that? Like a water breathing potion or something? Or maybe like a potion of something that would make you swim faster?
No.
Cool, thanks.
I think I'll just take a look at what else you have then.
There's a limited amount of all the potions here. It looks like this place has had a similar instance of what happened in Greenflower, where it's kind of been cleared out. Because taxes! Yay! There's 3 vials of acid, there's 2 potions of healing, there's a healer's kit, there's a brewer's mug, which is a magical item, and then there is a mana potion. Mana?
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 Mana.
So the brewer's mug is a mug that fills itself with magical liquid twice per day. After drinking 1 full cup, you can gain one of the following benefits of your choice until your next long rest. You can gain advantage on intelligence checks, gain advantage on strength checks, gain advantage on dex checks, or gain 10 feet of movement. So you have 2 uses of it per long rest.
And you can have 2 of these effects on at the same time?
If you use 2 of them for yourself, yes.
Cool.
It takes 1 minute to drink the cup fully without speaking, and you can only gain Oh, sorry, just kidding. You can only gain one of these benefits for long rest.
So you lied to me. So you fucking lied to me.
I did lie to you. And then the mana potion, is it mana or mana? Because people are going to make fun of me.
It's mana.
No.
I usually say mana.
It's mana.
The mana potion lets you regain 1d4 plus 1 spell slots when you drink the potion.
That'd be great for me.
I don't use spells.
You sure don't.
There are some of these things are expensive, which is why I gave you the option for the job board.
This sounds particularly useful. We'll pick up the mana potion.
How many?
That's a great question.
There's only 2 on the shelf.
Do I want both of them?
It couldn't hurt.
Yeah, that's fair. I got gold to spare. Sure, I'll take both of them. There.
Do you give him the gold?
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Pops.
He bites one of them, so it bends.
Okay. Don't break your teeth.
Okay.
All right.
And then he picks up a sign that says sold out and places it where the potions had been, where the mana potions had been. And there's a bunch of areas like that, sold out everywhere.
Hey, that brewer's mug looks kind of cool, but it's so expensive.
Nods, crosses his arm and looks at it.
I don't think I have that much right now, but maybe I'll come back
Job.
after I... What?
Job.
Job?
I did not mean to go high pitched.
Job.
It's hard to make myself stay gravelly, which is why he keeps sounding like Yoda.
Take job, you must. Take job, you should.
He pulls out like a little tiny map that seems like he's made it because he's new here. So he's like made notes for himself about where things are. There's like a big circle where it's like bathroom, like. But he points to a location that just says job.
What kind of jobs?
Lots. Changes.
Okay, well, maybe I'll check it out, actually.
He's gained more tone since you last saw him.
Oh, it's that college degree.
It's that college degree. He took a voice
I thought you
acting
said
class.
he's got a psychology degree.
Yeah, it's a psychology degree.
And I'll buy myself, an acid vial and a potion of healing, if you don't mind.
Holds out his both hands. Money.
Yep, and that's 75 gold.
He takes it.
By the way, I like your tie. It looks very fancy.
I already forgot to give him a tie. I was about to be like, what? No,
What tie? I put it on you just now.
You see him like, he has like a small smile as he like adjusts the tie. Oh!
Oh my god.
Theo's looking at these the things available, and he's taking a look at the healer's kit. He does have his enchanted healing vial, but you can only use that once a day, really. And he does have 2 lesser healing potions, but that's only 2. And then this has 10 uses, and it's only 5 gold. I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's because it lets you stabilize them without having to make a roll.
Yeah. So Theo's checking that out, and he's like kind of looking it over, and he's like, "Oh, this looks rather useful. Quite a lot of uses. I think I'll take this."
So he takes the 5 gold from you, Theo,
Yeah.
and he gives you that healing kit.
Theo puts away his new healer's kit, which I like especially because the idea of Theo is always that he knows of like healing or like good plants to use for healing and stuff.
Yeah.
I just always like the idea of him having a little kit.
And Pops is waiting for you to buy more.
I think I'll have to come back once I get some more gold.
Okay. Bye.
Get out.
Get out. No.
So Theo's looking around at the party and is like, well, whenever you guys are ready, I can take you off to the, well, not only is there a tailor, but there's, weapons, armor, the job board.
I mean, sounded like Shui wanted to get a bit more gold. I wouldn't mind checking out the job board, but I wouldn't mind checking out these other places either.
What do you think, Shui?
Maybe the weapon shop first, just to see how expensive their stuff is.
Theo nods and is like, makes sense to me, if you're all ready.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan. It makes sense to look at what there is to buy first.
All right.
Bye, Pops.
The armor shop. Bye. The armor shop. I do not have an NPC for this, so let's generate one. What should their race be?
Whatever you want it to be. Make it random.
Generate.
Can I place your bets?
Hold on. Actually, it's Pride Month, so I gotta generate until they're not straight.
Then you're gonna be here a long time,
I
Cassie.
know. It's gonna take me a minute.
Anyway, it's been a fun session.
I got one.
Yeah.
I got one. Mentha Chenille is a 50-year-old female stout halfling. Sorry, these are always so fun. I'm using npcgenerator.com for anyone who wants to use this for their own games. So she has short, wavy brown hair and blue eyes. She has smooth pink skin. She stands at 3'6" tall. I think this is the first halfling in the game, actually. And has a beefy build. She has an edgy, slightly attractive face, and she has 2 piercings on her left cheek and 4 piercings on her right ear. Ow, a cheek piercing. That sounds like it's painful. She discreetly claims to worship Bane, but secretly worships Bane. The god of hatred, fear, and tyranny, who does not exist in this world. So I guess Verada's the closest. She is always ready to help others. She only talks loudly, and she tries to stay home as much as possible. She always eats like it's her last meal. And she has a constant wanderlust and is unable to live at the same place for more than a few months despite always wanting to stay home.
Oh my god.
Her plot hook is she is possessed by an evil spirit during the day and can only control herself at night.
Cool. So we're about to get into a combat right now. Is what you're telling me.
I guess you like open the door and you just hear like a come in.
Come in!
All right, she speaks loudly. Come in.
She's always yelling.
Also, that spirit thing, is, she worships Verada. I'm sure it has something to do with that.
She says, come in, and we walk in, and she's like crawling on the fucking ceiling, and her head's turned around.
That's our spark.
That's her spark.
You open the door, and she's like on the other side of it already, like standing there.
Howdy.
Welcome to my store.
Thank you.
Thank you, I like the energy here.
She's got like that kind of pose, like that like evil old person pose where like her arms are always constantly kind of up in front of her, like little T-Rex arms.
Suddenly Avayath doesn't like the energy.
Yeah, Shui like tugs on Theo, and he's like, my jabber senses are going off.
They are not. Come look at my wares.
Yeah, I was gonna say, might we just look around?
Thank you very much.
Everything is 10% off for a vial of your blood.
Okay.
Theo says in Brandy's head, I don't trust like that.
Pretty good deal, though.
He just gives Theo like a humored smirk.
Theo rolls his eyes and goes to look at the what is available.
20% off for a virgin. Okay, I'm done.
Well,
damn.
Sorry, Shui. And Avayath, maybe.
Did you look at it? Avayath?
Avayath saving himself
There's
for
only
Claytor.
room for Claytor, and Claytor's been stoned.
Yeah.
Not a virgin's blood, just the whole virgin.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Shui, I really need that 20% off. I'm hurting for funds.
Okay.
So there's the Mariner's Armor. This magical armor is decorated with motifs of fish and shells. While wearing Mariner's Armor, you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. Also, if you ever start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface.
You wink.
And there is a Shield of Shielding. The wielder of this shield can cast the spell Shield once per day. Once this ability has been used, it cannot be used until the next dawn.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wielding a shield increases your armor class by 2, and you can only benefit from 1 shield at a time. Poison arrows. The tips of these arrows open upon piercing through flesh. When one of the arrows hits a creature, the tip of the arrow releases a toxin, dealing an additional 2d4 poison damage to the target.
Pretty good.
Thanks.
There's also a crossbow of potion launching. You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition to functioning like a normal light crossbow, the weapon can fire potions, vials, and flasks. Potions and vials can be loaded into the crossbow like regular bolts. Upon hitting a creature with the potion or vial, you can inflict its effects onto the creature you hit, as well as up to 2 other creatures within 5 feet of it. Additionally, you have the option to inflict 1d4 bludgeoning damage on the creature you hit.
Wow. Whoa,
so
wait,
I have 2 things that I want.
So you can just spread the effects on the creature you hit and up to 2 other creatures within 5 feet of it. That's okay. Dope.
I mean, I want the fucking... I'm gonna grab the Mariner's Armor.
Well, Shui and Avayath can already use their full movement.
Yeah, yours, if you fall unconscious, doesn't make you swim, doesn't make you float.
Yeah, that's the downside, but unfortunately I don't want to spend 250.
Avayath will just sink. Full movement speed to the bottom of the ocean.
How much for this here armor right here?
250.
All right, and you said 10% off if I give you a vial of my blood.
Yes.
Okay, that would be what, like 25 gold off?
Yes.
Can I insight this shop owner?
Sure.
Her sinister intentions. I wonder if she's secretly evil.
Yeah.
14.
She got a 6. Probably some ritual shit, maybe.
Brandy, I don't know if that. I mean,
Oh, it's probably fine.
it just seems like. What do you need the blood for?
She's like doing, like, her fingers are like against each other, like in front of her face, and she's like drumming them against each other. Like,
Brandy, are you sure?
I'm not. I'm alright paying full.
oh, sorry.
You're mighty convincing. I'm gonna say no though. I think I'm alright. Are you alright there?
Yes, 250.
Here you go.
Theo will pick up the poison arrows and kind of show them to Brandy. Is like, seems on brand for me, hmm?
Yeah, that looks like it'd fit you real well.
Theo gives a little laugh. He'll also pick up the crossbow and go to the lady and very calmly, hoping that his calmness will rub off on her, he'll go, I would like to purchase these, please.
Okay, that would be 250 plus vial of blood.
No, thank you.
Okay.
What is that thing you're doing with your mouth when that happens?
Her mouth doesn't move. That sound just comes from her.
What is that thing you're doing when your mouth doesn't move but sound comes out of your body? You must be a very good ventriloquist.
Oh, thank you. I have lots of practice. She kind of like wiggles around.
Just wiggles in place?
Yeah.
Wiggle.
So Theo goes to purchase the poisoned arrows and the crossbow of potion launching, which in total is 350. He gives the money and he's like, thank you very much. And then he goes back with Brandy.
I love the little nervous laughter at the end.
Thank you.
Nothing's really calling out to me here.
It's fair.
Are you sure? Have you taken a good look? And her head spins around fully, like 360 degrees.
Oh!
Oh boy.
And she was like, yeah, I mean, I don't use... He doesn't even, like, react to the full head. I don't really use a shield. And I don't use arrows because I don't have a bow. And I already have armor that lets me swim fast, or normally underwater, so...
I suppose it's best you save up your money then.
Yeah. Sorry.
Always next time.
I think I could, I would like to have this shield of... Shielding? This one.
Okay.
How much is it?
Would you like the discount? 10% off. Vial of blood.
No, thank you.
2 vials of blood, 20% off.
Why did you increase the number? No. 0 vials of blood. I don't like offering my blood.
3 vials of blood, 30% off. Final offer.
No. Why are you... No, thank you.
So wait, the vials of blood are like compounding on top of each other? So if I give you 10 vials of my blood, I could get it for free?
How about 0?
She looks to you, Brandy. Sure. 10 vials of blood for free.
I'd rather you keep most of your blood in your body, Brandy.
Oh, but I could get it for free. That's real.
Brandy, didn't you tell me that you, like, bullied Arthur into giving you a lot of money?
Yeah, but he skimmed me out of $8,000. I fucking remembered.
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that.
Fucking didn't give me the money he owed me.
By the way, that little conversation I intended to be in the mind.
Yeah, I figured.
She's just in front of you, like, doing the weird finger thing again.
I'll buy it for 90 gold. And just gold.
Okay.
great.
She like turns to like go like start going through like the cabinet to put the gold away that you gave her, and like her head is still like facing towards you and she's smiling despite her body facing the other direction and doing other things.
I'm starting to think there might be something wrong with the shop owner.
Just out of curiosity, what, are you a religious person?
Yes, I worship Verona, don't tell anyone! Shh!
Have you heard about Claytor?
Ooh!
Jumps onto the ceiling.
Ooh!
Let me tell you about Claytor. He grabs out his Bible. Okay, I'm just gonna head on out then.
Goodbye! Come again!
Yeah.
And there's like a quiet hiss that starts to fill the room as you leave.
Theo will like mention to the others as they leave, and he's like, "She was new. I didn't meet her before. I would have warned you."
Yeah, no, that's fair. She was certainly an interesting character.
I feel like she might be evil.
What?
Ooh.
No, that's real judgmental, Avayath.
Maybe it's just a hunch, but there was a lot of, red flags.
What, like what, for instance?
Everything.
That's right, none!
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we want to go to the job board or the tailor now?
I suppose the tailor saved the job board for last so that we know how much money we want.
Yeah, that's fair.
Theo nods. He's like, I wonder if Wynn's anything at all like his father.
So you go to the tailor shop, which is an outside store. So it's kind of, it's got a bunch of tables set up that you kind of walk through to view the items, which are, I mean, it's fantasy times. I'm like, they're all homemade, but of course there are. It's fucking fantasy times. So
They're all homemade? No, really? In this, the year 300?
some of them do seem to have kind of like an odd brightness to them that are marked up in comparison to other items. And you can see, kind of like the best way I could describe it, like a hipster orc. Like
A hipster orc?
he's got like some facial hair, and he's got like a shirt that's like tied in the front, and like some gold jewelry and stuff, and big pair of glasses.
Interesting.
And he's wandering around and talking to people.
Hello there. Do you have a son named Wynn by any chance?
Yeah, I do. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't have the same voice.
It's just like how my father has my exact voice.
But he looks up at that and he's like, "Oh, you know Wynn?"
Yes. And he shows the badge, and he's like, Wynn gave this to us for our travels.
You see when you take that emblem out, he was smiling when you said that you knew Wynn, and then you took the emblem out and he frowned. Oh, Wynn gave that to you? I didn't even know he held on to it.
Yes, he did. It seemed important to him, so of course we're gonna give it back.
You're all, his friends then? You're from that compound he went off to?
Yes, we are.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, anyone who's a friend of my son's is a friend of mine. I usually give a discount to people who come through who know him.
Oh,
Oh, glad to hear it.
well, thank you very much. Wynn has treated us all very kindly.
He's a good kid. Or I guess not a kid anymore, huh? Oh, my voice.
Are you alright? Do you need help?
The lady
choking?
from before kind of fucked me up. I guess he's not really a kid anymore, though.
He's grown to be quite the capable man. Very dependable.
Well, he was great before he was a chosen one either way.
Yes. I'm willing to believe that. By the way, I like your fashion sense.
Thank you. My wife picked it out, and he smiles. Oh, actually, no, I fucked up. I was thinking of his wife initially. He's actually remarried. My husband picked it out. I forgot. I was thinking of his ex-wife.
We're divorced now. My husband picked this out, actually.
Yeah. So everything looks to be just normal clothing, but there is an option to buy basically upgraded clothing. It's known as Glamour Llama Wool.
You can shut up.
You can I based it on something Shayna made forever ago.
Yes, this is my fault.
So it emanates a soft glow within a 50-foot radius at all times, and you can choose to activate the item as an action. It is a spell save DC of 16, and you can blind a foe. You can blind a foe and choose one creature that you can see and can see you within range to make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the target is blinded for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a con saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. I will note, I did not put it here, it does give you stealth disadvantage if your stealth is based on, like, sight.
Not exactly Brandy style, so Brandy's just gonna get normal clothes.
If Avayath were to get this and put it on top of his armor, would he get double disadvantage?
Disadvantage doesn't usually stack, so no.
He just automatically fails stealth checks, there's no point.
He is both glowing and loud.
I mean, he's already glowing.
I think it's funnier if he puts it inside of the armor, so he's just emanating. Let's say 50% off.
50% off, that's pretty generous.
50 gold for that? What? Whoa!
We've been getting a lot of business lately. If you just buy a normal outfit change, you can just take a gold out of your inventory.
Cool, I'll do that.
The thing is, if Hythe wears armor on top of his clothes, so I'm like, I don't know if he would buy anything.
I mean, if you wanted to get the benefit of the wool, you could.
Oh, I can get it anyways, even if it's not on top.
Just lift your helmet up a bit when you use it.
He lifts up his helmet like the pin of a grenade and explodes in it.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. If it's 50% off, then I can afford it. I'll take the glowing wool. Could I get it as a scarf or something?
Ah, the glamour llama wool.
Yes.
Very unpopular. No, I'm kidding.
Wildly unpopular. Nobody wants it. I can't get rid
How
of it.
could you? I feel slighted for some reason.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Who would want such a piece of shit? No.
Shut up!
This has been flying off the shelves, what with the whole jabber situation going on around, so people traveling at night, it's been useful.
Yes. And it's pretty nice looking, too. It's pretty cool to have glowing clothing.
Thank you. My husband, not wife, made it. Fuck
I don't know why
my
you specify
wife.
that, but,
Sorry, no, I'm
okay.
kidding. No, I'm not about to make his whole personality be fuck my ex-wife, so... Well, you're free to come back anytime. It was great to see friends of my son.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thank you, as Theo takes the clothing that he also bought.
It was nice meeting you. And as Avayath puts the badge away, can I insight him?
Sure.
How evil he is?
I guess if it makes him feel sad to see the badge, his reaction was weird. Oh, 6.
You can't read him. He's a bard, so he's charisma-based, so...
Oh. So literally impossible.
No, it just seemed like he seemed surprised and almost disappointed when you said that Wynn had kept it.
Theo, in holding the clothes that he got, he mentions to Brandy, he's like, it's still a little chilly, so I might hold off on, fully changing my look again, but it's good to have it early, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's always nice to have a nice change of clothes.
Theo nods. Not too different, but I am looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking forward to you guys seeing the art that I drew, and I'm like, it's gonna take so long.
Forgot to say my name. It is Rogan.
Wow. Oh, bye.
Thank you, Rogan. It was nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you, Rogan. I'm Theo.
Is Wynn still running around with that? My instinct was to say hot head.
He could.
He says it, but he's meaning it as a descriptor and not like a personality.
Do you mean... Oh, what was her name? Fiera.
Yes, the young royal he met.
Royal? Another?
I didn't know this.
Well, Wynn had a lot of friends when he was younger and lived other places before he stopped living other places and came to live with me, so...
Oh, you're not royal?
Oh, no. No.
Huh. Well, or at least I, really had no idea she was royal.
She came from one of the smaller kingdoms in Seoul, not usually talked about. Well, the kingdoms in Seoul are actually just a part of the Prime Capita Kingdom. It's just little pockets here and there.
Well, he is still hanging with her, yes?
Good. Just wanted to Make sure he still had a friend journeying with him.
Theo, thinks in his mind, he's like, I don't know if they're friends. He just nods, and he's like, they seem
Is she
happy.
fucking my son? No, okay.
Shut up. Theo says, they seem happy.
He just smiles at that.
Well, it was nice to meet you. We'll let Win know that we saw you. And he says hi.
Nods again.
He's like, to the job board, guys?
To the job board.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for listening to another episode of Chosen Ones. It's been a while since I've asked, but if you haven't already, please go to our first episode and like the episode and leave a comment. Both watch time and engagement are a big factor for what gets pushed on YouTube. And while it definitely favors watch time, getting new comments and likes on older videos can help push them back up too. And don't forget to like and comment on this episode too, and subscribe, and give me your mother's maiden name. Okay, don't do that last one, but everything else you should do. Stranger danger, don't give anyone your mother's maiden name online. I don't know what I would even do with that information. A big thanks to our high-tier patrons, MeltiMoon, Travis, Alyx, Solana, EpiAureum, Homunculus, Derelictus, JokerDino, Keilan, Bubby, Zab, Z.Gutz, and Mr. Bakudan. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
To just do a little bit of shopping before you journey to Looking Glass. To save the most important character of this series, Titus.
Can we talk about for a second? Can we talk about really, really quick how Titus was like, oh, my family finally needs me. Oh my god, they finally have a use for me. I'm like, but they can't even be around you.
Yeah.
You don't even see them half the time.
That's the line you can use on him when we have to give him a speech about leaving.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Leaving and friendship and
Yeah. I think
all that.
Theo's going to be the one to no, I think Brandy should be the one to convince him.
he won't.
Brandy's the only one who can get up and punch him.
You're right.
I'm gonna knock him out.
Yeah, you're gonna knock him out and take him.
Yeah.
Good job kidnapping a prince.
Yeah, you're gonna find out if being unconscious helps the spark thing.
Yeah, we'll find out.